Connor Garnett, looking to get back to that gold category here in Atlanta in Grand Slam fashion. And Yates Johnson, great story as well. His twin, Hunter Johnson, has made waves in men's doubles and men's singles. A whole lot of Johnsons, as the crew referenced in the draw. 30 years old, based out of Texas. And he will be the first server that will send it into the tape and into the gray, which will be a sign out on the side of Connor Garnett.
0-0.
Now Connor Garnett leading in, missed serves against thus far in this match.
Side out. Zero. Side out.
Both gentlemen really going for it here.
68% win percentage for Connor Garnett.
0-0.
The breakout campaign last year has held that this year.
Point.
Nice return for Yates Johnson. First point of the match to Connor Garnett.
Yeah, and both players know what the other is very well capable of, which is why you can see that they're going for broke on just about every single shot so far this match.
No, great get by Yates Johnson.
He had to wait. I think just the ATP just wasn't there yet.
A couple of scrappy players on both sides. Yates Johnson, a former tennis pro and college athlete out of SMU. Connor Garnett played at Santa Clara University.
One, 0.
Oh, wow.
Side out.
Hunter Johnson supporting his brother there, just coming off of a huge win that went 3 against Synergy-sponsored player Naveen Beasley.
Yeah, that was a great battle and a great run for Hunter Johnson. He's the 20 seed of the tournament, but has really made it his goal to get that seeding down. He got bronze in Utah.
Naveen Beasley's been bursting onto the scene lately, had a strong match against Ben Johns in California, taking him 3 as well. Great to see new players on the scene doing well.
Man, that bottom half of the draw, great finishing touch by Yates Johnson, but no Ben Johns, no Dylan Frazier. So
how about that?
If you're in the mix there, that's a great sight for Hunter Johnson. Yates at the top of the draw, though, where Federico Staksrud awaits in the semi. Came out about 20 minutes earlier than Hunter, so he is the older twin.
Side out.
That one sails into the rafters. We're indoors due to the rain conditions from Hurricane Francine. It's been misting outside all day, so the lines are a bit slippery. We just can't play outdoors at the moment. But brand new indoor facility here at the Lifetime Peachtree Corners. I think we got a new ball because the launch from Yates Johnson went well out of the ballpark.
Traffic on the steps.
Traffic on the steps. That great pickleball 90s hit. Traffic on the steps.
Drew DeHennis encouraging the crowd members on the steps to get out the way. And Tony Jaden, our second referee. Video review is Onisha Smith.
Point.
Would have been nice, but it is denied by the net. Connor Garnett will take another point.
Yeah, and the way Connor Garnett moves, a lot of people categorize singles as all this hard work, so harsh on the body. Garnett loves it. He's having fun out there. He's running like a dog on an open field. Gotta play it.
That's wide, and Connor Garnett back within one. Halted the momentum at 4-1. Wise timeout called early. Yates Johnson looking to Hunter Johnson for feedback.
3-4. Side out.
Nice serve.
Referee timeout.
Leading the score on missed serves there.
And a referee timeout. Drew DeHennis evaluating something on the court.
Whatever it is, I love it. I love to see a ref take control of their match and keep it fair and equal. So great to see.
Ooh, skipper off the tape, but grabs the sideline. Yates Johnson back on top by 2.
We also saw a little bit of a lofty return there from Garnett, which gives him more time to establish at the kitchen. This time he stays back.
Ooh, had the volley right at his fingertips. Did Yates Johnson just went a little wild with it.
3-5.
Great shot from Johnson.
Five, 3.
Connor Garnett with the ATP.
And that's how it needs to be.
Let's take another look. Yates Johnson asking for clarity. Beautiful angle.
Side out.
He was there for,
calling it out.
3-5.
He asked if it was out. That was not even close.
We have Garnett serving. So. Cross-court battle here.
Point.
Garnett takes it. Potentially an unsmooth bounce there. We haven't seen a battle like that. That looked like a U.S. Open point. Speaking of U.S. Open, I'm sure we've talked about it, but Donald Young with that silver medal at the U.S. Open.
His last hurrah.
I think tennis and pickleball can live harmoniously together.
Point.
As long as I can say it.
Third try's the charm.
But two fantastic sports in their own right, and it's pretty cool to see a player like Donald
to call all the action. First time ever a pro pickleball event has landed at City Pickle.
Point.
Right in Central Park. Gorgeous venue. Cannot wait. All the excitement.
Gorgeous venue, gorgeous point. You'll see Connor Garnett and Yates Johnson there doing battle, as they are here on our Humana Championship court.
Side out.
That's what we call a threading of the needle for Yates Johnson.
Point.
And another one, clean pass off a shifty Connor Garnett. Ties it right back up. What a run for Yates Johnson this tournament. Massive results, especially for his seeding too. We talked about Hunter's, but
point.
Oh man, the old defend. Johnson happy about that one. This ATP looks to be too easy, but the volley. I think Garnett needed to be a little more definitive with that ATP, and that's where the game's going, Michelle. We've seen it before.
Used to be where those were winners, not anymore. Great athletic play by Yates Johnson. A hitting from Johnson in a 2-point lead with it.
These boys are coming well behind the baseline. We're just seeing a whole new era of singles pickleball here.
Point.
Stretched out there a little much. Tried to do the two-hander. One-handed might have pulled it off. Lost a little reach there, but yeah, timeout called.
Tui Nation is the brand of Connor Garnett. A flying Tui missed, and Hunter Johnson will advise the bench. of Yates Johnson. Now, how funny would it be if the Johnson brothers could make a deep run to the final to square off? That would be awesome. Hunter's already into the semi. There's Connor Garnett discussing his strategy on his bench. Had a deep run in Atlanta last year, did Connor Garnett. That's really what put him on the map last year in May.
15 seconds. No timeout. One timeout.
He had a tough three-setter earlier this week against Kason Campbell, the youngin' great, up-and-comer. You know, the kid with the raggedy hat, just making his own style, making a name for himself. Took Connor Garnett to 3 yesterday, 2 days ago.
Side out.
And another well-executed timeout here in our singles portion of our quarterfinals Friday.
6-9.
Oh, wow.
Oh my, did he get it? He did. A walk-off ATP. A near walk-off, I should say. Wow. Yates Johnson. Full display of athleticism here. Have another look at this beauty. Hope we have another look at it. My gosh, that was great. We'll run it back when we can, but Yates Johnson with the ATP of the year, perhaps.
Playing this next point unfazed.
Oh, shoveled it right back.
Point.
That was an out call there. Yates called that ball out.
Also was an impressive shovel, and game point with it, 10-6.
Game point. 10-6. Point.
Big windup.
Timeout.
Garnett cannot call it out, so Yates Johnson will take the opener, 11-6. Great performance for the young Yates Johnson. First serve in game 2.
15 seconds. New ball. Game 2. Time in. Zero, zero. Point.
Nice return out of the gate for Yates Johnson.
1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
Not looking too good there for Yates Johnson on the mobility. I mean, when do you decide if you can do it? You can see the tape on the inside of that left leg looking to be like the groin
2-0.
areas Cameron and Matt were discussing.
Groin is a tough spot.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to heal. Very painful.
So when you can't move, you got to rely on your pinpoint precision, which Yates Johnson seemed to harness there.
0-2. Side out.
I mean, he just clearly can't move left to right. So what do you do?
There's different styles of singles, but obviously, you know, it's not ideal that he's not mobile at the moment, especially at this level of the game. But, playing that baseline and just committing to the striking shots is an option. But for him to go 3 with Garnett here is going to be tricky.
Point.
I would think if you have to go 3, he's maybe gonna.
3-0.
Pull out, but we will see.
Point.
Yeah, right around 4, 5, or 6, we might see him go ahead and say, hey, you know what, this just isn't worth it. I might have to withdraw. With the witdraw,
Feel for him.
People might not know the specifics of if someone withdraws. You know, obviously the win goes to Garnett, moves on, receives the points, but those numbers would not be inputted to the duper score, things like that. So I'll just call it in, Yates. Come on. Yeah, this is tough. Tough to
Side
watch.
out.
Yeah, it's hard to.
I've played against players like this. Frank Anthony Davis wouldn't give it up one time, but he's such a good player that, you know, I had to keep my focus. So this is tricky for Garnett right now, who has to continue to play his game through Johnson's injury. If Johnson can see a way that he wins this in 3 or 2, it'd be the only reason to stay in it.
Point. Five zero. Side out.
Just a bit wide for Garnett. Yates Johnson will try and get on the board.
And you can see in the facial expression that there's still some fight there. He still wants this match against Garnett.
Yeah, it seems harder for him to go to the right. Never seen that right. Okay. Oh, man, that's good.
Five one.
Swinging well. Takes the line slowly and puts it down.
He have half his legs, but he's still finding a way.
One five.
Oh.
Side out.
Would have been the right shot.
Five one. Point.
Finally off the 5 for Garnett. Tui Nation in the house.
6-1. Timeout, receiver, 6-1.
Player, a timeout from Yates Johnson.
We'll see if he's his medal match, no matter what the result is of the semifinals, which is great
Need the fans
opportunity.
Up inside. Thank you.
And Yates Johnson will continue to
Time in.
give it his best.
Point.
Tough.
Seven one. Side out. One seven.
Garnett, the type of player that has the focus no matter what.
Point.
But it can wear on you. You know, it's a little bit of a distraction, you know. Do I go for more because you can't get there, or do I go for less, what have you? Just kind of messes with your decision-making just a little bit.
Three seven. Side out.
Clinic on backhand drives there on that practice shot.
7-3. Point. Eight three. Side out. Not clear enough for me to overturn.
Call was out, Connor Garnett. will likely challenge. Yes, he will.
Referee timeout.
Another brief delay in the action. It's been a little bit choppy so far for this one.
Video review.
Really loving the unfazing focus from Connor Garnett. Something to
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
Then out. Yeah. We're going to err on one side or the other.
Yeah.
Point.
Good shot by Connor.
Game point.
Game point for Connor Garnett.
You could almost just go back for a second. That can't forget how incredible Yates Johnson played in that game one.
10-3. Side out. .310. Side out.
Smart play from Garnett. Holds the baseline for just a little bit.
It's got to be tough to be in Connor's shoes, too, and you're probably, I mean, obviously all these players are competitive, but they never want to see anyone hurt, so you have to compete against somebody that's clearly hobbling in their mobility, and to take advantage of that feels
10-3.
Probably not great, but a game point nonetheless for Garnett.
Point,
a missed return from Yates Johnson. You have to wonder if he will continue to a third game.
Game 3 coming up next.
And we will see. 11-3 finish for Connor Garnett. Looking for a semifinal here in Atlanta. Yates will discuss with his team on whether to continue or not.
Man.
1-0. Correction. 0-0. Side out.
That's deep. You have to wonder what's fueling Yates' motivation at this point with such limited mobility to continue on.
Yeah, it's not a burrito, that's for sure.
Point. Not clear enough for me to overturn. Tony?
Ball was called out, so Yates Johnson will take the opening point. Connor Garnett recovers the serve in a two-point hole. Nice return. Oh, Yates will claim a side out off the left cord favor.
He certainly found an answer.
2-0. Side out.
Very good from Connor Garnett. It's tough. Got to keep that mode no matter what it looks like on the other side of the net. Down 2 in game 3.
Point.
It's on the board. It's Connor Garnett.
One, two. Point.
And yes, it's in accordance with an injury, but it's something I've noticed in my game is you know, when my legs go, my shots go. A lot of people think it's just all about the swing and what am I doing with my paddle or my shoulder. It's your legs, it's your feet, it's your legs. If you don't have your legs, you don't have your shots.
That's a great point. Is that a one-handed backhand from Yates Johnson down the line? It's pretty.
2-2. Point.
Deep for Garnett. Yates Johnson back on top.
3-2.
He's found a mode that's able to chip away. It's a huge point here. Oh, Johnson almost.
Garnett survives. It's Johnson receiving encouragement from his bench and the crowd.
Beautiful passing shot from Yates Johnson. I think at this point it's safe to say he's not giving up this match no matter what. Connor Garnett's going to have to fight back and take it for himself. Yates Johnson injured and on a mission.
Side out. Two, 3. Point.
Tie game. Change ends at 6. Yates Johnson willing his way through games 2 and 3.
3-3. Point.
Line for Johnson. 4-3 now, Connor Garnett.
He knows he should be taking the net there. He just
4-3.
can't physically keep his balance and execute the shot. Down the baseline.
Point.
Just barely missing Yates Johnson.
Five, 3. Side out.
All that's said and done this match thus far,
3-5.
2-point game here in game 3.
Side out.
Missed a little bit of an easy one there.
5-3. Point.
Just wide for
Timeout.
Yates Johnson.
Game
Connor Garnett
6-3.
will end the race to 6 for now. Took a medical timeout
Time
and has not been able to move very well here in games 2 and 3, but you give him a lot of credit for still trying. Connor Garnett protecting a 3-point lead.
Point.
And a miss for Johnson. Will hand another point on the side of Garnett.
Seven, 3. Point.
Get to practice with Connor Garnett in San Diego sometimes with his coach, Austin Svem. It's always a good time, great drill sessions, great practice,
Timeout, receiver, 8-3.
high intense training. Have to sit down again or you have to pause again. It can be tricky to, you know, stay focused on what was working. You start to forget the patterns that were working, things like that. But,
15
yeah, Yates has settled into a game plan, a game strategy that he's throwing at him. You know, he's down a couple. He had a lead in this game 3, so there was an opportunity there, but Garnett's just too solid. It's too good of singles pickleball. And here we are with 8-3.
Point.
Missed serve return.
9-3.
Has to at least make Connor hit the ball.
Side out.
Just like that. That's really the window of opportunity that Yates Johnson has
3-9.
available is potential unforced off of the Garnett paddle.
Side out. Nine, 3. Point.
That's so good from Connor Garnett. Match point. Now on his side, looking for an entrance to the semis to face Federico Staksrud. That look says it all from Yates Johnson, who felt like this was his stage to make an entrance into the semis.
10-3. Side out.
He'll save one match point, giving it one last bit of effort.
3-10. Side out.
Goes wide on the third.
Match point.
Going for more, not necessarily part of the recipe
10-3.
while injured, but here we go.
Wide the return, Connor Garnett back into the semifinal, looking for gold in Atlanta. 11-3 to finish in game 3. And Yates Johnson battled.
Match point here, Connor Garnett takes it in a tough 3-game match with an injured Yates Johnson.
Yeah, tough situation for Yates Johnson. Playing so well in game 1, obviously hampered by that injury for the rest of the way. But tough mentally for Garnett to get through it, and it is not getting easier playing Federico Staksrud tomorrow in the top semifinals there.
Don't get confused. They are not siblings at the bottom. JW Johnson, Hunter Johnson are the semifinals there. And then a classic match we see, Staksrud and Garnett. Who's going to take that one?
We'll see. I'm picking Staksrud. He's had the hot hand this whole year. Garnett playing well. Had troubles, though, obviously, game 1. A little bit lucky that Yates got injured. But look, he has a new life. He's into the semis. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm ready to see that one.
Welcome into the Pickleball Studios. Cameron Blackwell alongside Matt Manassi. We have our winner, Connor Garnett, standing by. Connor, I was wondering, I know this is a tough situation. You're playing Yates. He gets injured there. But were you keeping an extra eye on him, making sure Hunter wasn't swapping in and taking his place at any time?
You know, as they walked out, Hunter joked with me that they might switch. But, yeah, definitely with the Johnson twins, no, it was a bummer to see Yates kind of feel that way after the first set. You know, the injuries are no fun, especially deep in the year. You start to see players have a few injuries coming up, so it's always a bummer to see that, for sure.
It's so tough playing an injured player. Part of you is looking over the net the entire time. Is this timeout the one that he's going to pull out? But then Yates comes out and hits some unbelievable passing shots. He's even up in game 3. What goes through your mind strategy-wise? How do you stay mentally focused?
Yeah, I mean, you got to play your game. Yates, even without moving as well as he normally does, can hit ball strike like anyone and has some amazing shots. So you just got to keep going for it, keep trusting your game. And, you know, if he comes out, you got to be able to live with, if you can play your game, even if someone is a little injured, and they beat you, they beat you. So it's just staying mentally locked in there. But it's definitely a little tricky when you're looking over at times, seeing, oh, how are they doing? And then they come out and crack a not really moving winner on you. So it's definitely a tough battle.
You've taken out Staksrud this year, winning the gold medal in LA. You play him in tomorrow's top semifinals. Talk about the challenges there and what it's going to take to get through that one.
Yeah, I'm excited. Fed and I have played a couple times this year. He got me the last time in Utah, so definitely ready for a little revenge on that. Awesome player, super mentally sound, and just ready to bring my A game and see what happens.
And we are indoors. Has that changed any of your routine, just making sure you are getting a solid warm-up? Like you said, it is late in the year. Injuries they're prone to happen, especially right now. So just moving in with maybe a slicker court or just not as much warm up, what are you doing differently to prepare?
Yeah, I mean, I think indoors, outdoors, I've been really focusing the last couple months just with how brutal the season is, doing a lot of off-court preparation, whether it's hitting the gym, mobility. Most people know that I'm one of the least flexible people out there, so really putting a premium on the flexibility and just making sure that it's my body that's not going to let me down. Sometimes my shots will, but at least my body won't let me down. That's the plan, hopefully. Knock on wood.
Well, Leah Jansen, she was talking about that, so maybe hit her up. She can give you some tips there. But congratulations. Moving on to the semifinals. Good luck against Fed Stacks, and maybe we will see you in the finals. And we're going to come right back. We got mixed doubles coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.